Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Mastery system. And today we're going to do some tapping on feeling ridiculous about tapping, feeling like it's just weird and awkward, and not being sure if it's going to work for us. So we're just going to start tapping on the side of the hand, and as with all my videos, you agree to take 100% responsibility for your own process. Don't go places you don't belong. If I say something and it doesn't quite work for you, then change the words to work for you. And if you just notice something is coming up, keep tapping, just acknowledge it. And as you keep tapping, just let yourself unwind. Okay. So even though this tapping thing is weird, I feel ridiculous doing this. Tapping on the top of my head, tapping on my face, tapping under my arms. It just feels awkward and strange. What will other people think of me if they see me doing it? What will I think of myself if I see myself doing it? And I'm not so sure about saying I deeply and completely love and accept myself. That's a stretch. So, I'm just here. And I'm open to the possibility that I could get more comfortable with this. And I'm willing to experiment. I'm willing to try. So even though this tapping thing is weird, it feels really awkward. It feels kind of strange. And I'm concerned I'm going to look ridiculous tapping on the top of my head, tapping on my face, especially tapping under my arms. It's just awkward. And then on top of it, to say I deeply and completely love and accept myself, that's a bit of a stretch. But I'm open to trying it. I'm open to experimenting with it. I'm open to the possibility that this can work for me too. And maybe I can just accept myself for where I'm at today. So even though this tapping thing is weird, it just is. I feel awkward, I feel strange, I feel ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I look ridiculous doing this. And I'm not so sure I want to say I deeply and completely love and accept myself. That feels like a bit of a stretch, especially when I'm looking so weird. But I am open to the possibility that this could get easier. And I'm willing to experiment. I'm willing to try this. And I'm open to the possibility that this can shift for me. And at least for now, maybe I can just accept myself exactly where I am. This feels awkward. This feels awkward. This feels so awkward. This feels completely ridiculous. I'm sure I look ridiculous. Tapping under my lip, I look ridiculous. Tapping on my collarbone, I definitely look ridiculous. Under my arm, I look ridiculous. I look ridiculous. It's just true. I look ridiculous. At least that's what I think. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Who does this stuff? This is ridiculous. Will this even work for me? I mean, I've seen other people do it. It seems to work for them. But would this work for me? Can this even work for me? I just feel awkward. This just feels strange. This feels uncomfortable. I don't know how this even works. This feels weird. This just feels weird. This feels really weird. Yep, this feels weird. Makes me uncomfortable. I don't know if I like it. And I look ridiculous. I look ridiculous. I look ridiculous. I look ridiculous. It's just true. I look ridiculous. I look ridiculous. I look ridiculous. I look ridiculous. Let's just take a deep breath. And just notice how you're feeling. Notice what's been shifting for you, if you're feeling like some of this is coming down. And now we're just going to tap a little bit on that I look ridiculous part. Even though I look ridiculous, at least I think I look ridiculous, I'm open to the possibility that it actually doesn't matter. And if this can help me, it's worth it. And maybe if I keep doing it, I can get more comfortable with it. So even though there's at least a part of me that thinks I look totally ridiculous tapping, I am open to the possibility that I can get comfortable with this. And that this could help me. And I'm willing to be willing to try this and keep trying it until it starts to feel okay. So even though there's a part of me that feels ridiculous, that feels awkward, that feels strange trying to tap, I am willing to be willing to keep experimenting and to keep trying until something shifts and until it starts to feel more comfortable. Because there's at least a part of me that can imagine that this could make a difference in my life, that this could help me, that it could allow me to shift some stuff that's been keeping me stuck. And I can admit that that's probably more important than whether I look ridiculous or not. There are plenty of other things I've done that have probably made me look even more ridiculous than this. And I've been willing to do them. And so I'm willing to step outside of my comfort zone and experiment with tapping until it gets easier. I'm willing. I'm willing to keep experimenting. I'm willing. I'm willing to keep tapping. I'm willing. I'm willing to try this until it starts to feel comfortable. I'm willing. I'm willing to keep tapping. Yeah, part of me doesn't want to, but part of me does. Because at least part of me can imagine what this could do for me. Part of me could imagine what it would be like to get relief from so many of the things that are keeping me stuck. I'm willing. I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try. Or at least I'm willing to be willing to try. I'm willing. I'm willing to be willing. I'm willing to be willing. I'm willing to be willing. So even though there's this part of me that's afraid of being disappointed, that's afraid this won't work for me, I'm open to the possibility that it can. And I'm willing to keep experimenting until I experience a shift. So even though there is a part of me that's afraid I'm going to be disappointed, afraid I'm going to do it wrong, afraid I'm not going to know what to say, afraid that I will look ridiculous, but especially afraid that I'm going to put all this time and energy into it and it's not going to work for me. So I'm just acknowledging it. And I'm open to the possibility that if I keep practicing, that if I keep experimenting, that if I keep just trying a little bit at a time, I can get more comfortable with this. And that I can shift. And for right now, I can just love and care for myself to the best of my ability. So even though there's a part of me that has resistance, there's a part of me that's concerned this isn't going to work for me, that I'll look ridiculous, that this will always feel awkward and strange, and that I'm going to be doing it wrong. I am open to the possibility that I can keep experimenting, that I can keep practicing, that I can keep trying, and that I can shift. And for right now, I can just love and care for myself to the best of my ability. I'm willing to try. I'm willing to keep trying. I'm willing to keep trying. Even if I do it wrong, maybe I can learn to do it right. Even if it doesn't work at first, maybe I can keep giving it a chance. Even if I'm not sure what to say, maybe I can just keep tapping until it feels comfortable. Just trying this. Just tapping. Tapping to see what it feels like. And as I tap, I'm just going to try breathing. Breathing in some relaxation and ease. And breathing out all of this awkward uncomfortableness. Breathing in willingness. And breathing out the uncomfortableness. Breathing in and breathing out. We're just going to do a round of breathing. Breathing in the quality that you want. So I'm going to choose peace and willingness. But I want you to think about what it is that you want to do. And I'm just going to say breathing in that quality, and you fill in the blank, okay? So breathing in that quality and breathing out any tension or worry. Breathing in that quality and breathing out any distress. Breathing in that quality of, what is it? Name it. And breathing out any concerns. So breathing it in, letting it go. Breathing in that quality of, and releasing my resistance. Breathing in willingness and peace. And breathing out resistance. Breathing in that quality of light. And breathing out any concerns or darkness. Breathing in my willingness. And breathing out any distress or resistance. Breathing in what I need. And breathing out any tension or worry. Breathing in relaxation and ease. And sending it back out around me. So there you go. I hope that was helpful. I'd love to hear what your experience is, so please leave a comment below or send me a message. And until next time, I am wishing you peace. Catch you later.